Alright, hey guys and gals, updated video. Like I said, I do all the filming myself, so it's really hard for me to actually work and do filming at the same time. I'm working on trying to get a tripod for that, but we'll do with what we got. So today will be an update on the Shadow and how a process has come for that, and also the long-awaited Maxpeedingrods update. What I think, what happened, what's going on. I've been daily driving it for the past month or so. Actually on and off depending on rain, because my tires are not great, and you can definitely tell they're wearing the tires out unevenly, but what's that to expect? It's a coil over, no camber plates. So first we'll get into the Shadow, which is this lovely gem right here. Now, not claiming to be the best at fabricating, but I did put floors in. As you can see, the floors are in. It's got a seam seal this side. There's some gaps, but like I said, seam sealer. As you can tell over here, I started cutting out some of the grossness on this side. Wasn't bad as driver's side, but we're getting there. There's the quarter over there I have to fix. Let me see if I can get this open. Alright, I got the hatch open. But I did get something that I've been trying to get for a while. I know, and here they're not the best speakers or blah blah blah, but I've been trying to get these for the longest time, and well, here they are. It's a system I had back in high school. It's old. They don't make, the company's not even around anymore for the Wolfenhag. Power Acoustic's still around, but they don't make anything like this. I mean, some of this is kind of rough. I'll have to try and fix it up a little bit. It's missing a couple things, but I did test the amp, and this subwoofer works great. This one I didn't test, but it's better than the other ones. I got like probably, I don't know, oh wow, 4. See, those two. The one I got from the guy local, he told me one was blown. I already knew it, but I got the box from him too. I got 2 subs that it looks like the one of the voice calls is blown out on it. The other one is, it's not good. It's real bad. But yeah, this system's in there, going pretty good. So the Shadow might be running this year, I don't know yet, but battery's about to die, so let me change batteries real quick, and I'll be back with you with the update of the Maxpeedingrods. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Back to the Maxpeedingrods. Well, I don't hate them. They're not bad, especially for the price you pay. Yes, it is a little bouncy, but I mean, what can you expect? The car's lower. You don't want it to be too sloppy, I guess you could say, or too pillowy or cushiony. If you want to ride like a Cadillac, put airbags on it. It's going to give you that better ride quality. But if you're just looking for that low look, I mean, it does handle a little bit better. But I also have solid front and rear sway bars. I believe I put polyurethane sway bar end links on it, so that helps with the handling a lot. But yeah, it's stiffer, lower center of gravity. I think it handles better. But as you could tell right now, I have the front tire off. Yes, driving home last night coming off of the expressway, I heard a loud popping noise and felt like something was sticking and like wouldn't let it go. Like if you left left a screwdriver in your caliper to your rotor, like in the fins to kind of stop it from spinning, kind of like had to force it to get it to go. So we all know what that is. Yes, the dreaded drive shaft. As you can tell, you can see there now, but it's gone and there's grease everywhere. So yeah, I mean, it's got a pretty extreme angle with it this low, so I mean, you can't really be shocked by your drive shafts going. So I recommend when you go buy them, get them local. As much as I am about the let's buy it on the internet and see how it works, in this case, buy them local. Lifetime warranty shafts. You smoke them, you take them in, you get new ones. It's just, that's the easiest way. Another thing I noticed when I was down here is right here where my thrust bearing is that I put in here, which does help. It does help a lot with handling, with the steering and everything. There's no popping from the steering, unless when you use the stock mounts up top, this spring will eventually seat itself beyond the rubber to the top, and then it'll make this part right here loose, and this will be free. So you might have to come in here at a later date and time and kind of tighten this up and redo your preload on it. This was also loose. I don't know why. Maybe it's just from this being loose and just allowing it to move and jar around. So I had to retighten this. With doing that, I have to readjust my height too, because when I move this up, the spring doesn't travel as far down. So I have it tightened up here. And also with this being able to move, this thrust bearing moved around, so it might be damaged a little bit. I might have to fix it. It looks like there is some bearings missing in here that I have to, oh yeah, definitely. I might have to rebuy those thrust bearings and redo this, but yeah, it does help a lot. So we'll see how that works out. Other than that, I mean, it's been driving pretty well. I drive 40 minutes to an hour to work every day, and I have drove this car to work. I don't think there's any other issues with it. I mean, other than the output shafts are smoked, and the rear's been fine. No issues with it. And the other thing I have to do, obviously, as you can see, is to get the car up in the air, I have to use ramps, because even with a low profile jack, it doesn't fit under the car. So other than that, like I said, I think it's worth the money if you want to save a few bucks. You don't daily drive the car. I say go for it. Still this day, I'm still good with it. I'm gonna leave them run for a while. Like I said, eventually I want to put airbags on it, but as of right now, it's good for me. It gives me the look I want, improves the handling. My driveway clearance isn't all that bad. You're gonna scrape a little bit, obviously, especially with that little air dam piece underneath the front of the car, the little plastic piece. I scrape that occasionally, but I mean, I don't have any other issues with it. So do I recommend them? Yeah, why not? They're a fun thing. 300 bucks, can't pass it up. Are you gonna get quality over like BCs or the intense racing ones? No, absolutely not. Like I said, I have it at the highest setting, and it's the lowest the car could possibly go. So I mean, the rears are there. That's it. That's maxed up height, and it's low as hell. So for adjustability, I give it a 3. I mean, you could probably mess around with the what's there. Maybe put some sort of spacer up top, like the off-road guys use in their lifted trucks for struts, and get yourself a little more adjustability. But out of the box, it's a 3. Cost, I give it an 8, 9. I mean, you can't beat the cost for them. Comfort, I give it a 6 or a 7, considering it's a lowered car, so it's going to be a little stiffer, but it's not unbearable. You don't feel like you're going to die. You can put 4 people in the car still, and it's not dragging. Spring rates are pretty good. They're not terrible. A little stiff, but like I said, it's a lowered car, so stiff, you know. Fun factor, I give it a 10. It's awesome driving it. It's fun. But if you have any more questions, let me know. But that's what I found so far with these. I haven't really touched the rears since my last video. They've been about the same. The fronts I've been messing with because, like I said, it's been moving and shifting, and you'd probably make a better front or top mount plate, but I try to use all factory or OEM type stuff because it's just easier to find, you know. But yeah, if you have any more questions, just let me know, and once I get this drive shaft fixed, I'll be able to do more. So talk to you guys soon. See ya.